And we're live. Right, hello everybody. Welcome back to League of Ireland and welcome to the final race of the week. It is Tier 2 as per. It's the Italian Grand Prix around Monza. Round 10, just 3 rounds to go. I'm Colin B289 and joining me this evening as per is otherwise Niall. How are you, Niall?
Evening, Colin. How are you?
How are things? As we can see, it's a dry quali. We're just getting underway. We've a bit of a clock glitch, I reckon. But for people who knew last week, Section 116 had his first chance to be world champion. It was a slim chance, which didn't quite happen for him. But tonight, he has got a very, very good chance of winning the championship. I just got distracted there by a comment. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Section has got a chance to be champion. He is 59 points clear of Knockback. And all he needs by the end of tonight is to be 52 points clear of Knockback to be champion. You mathematically got 6 drivers with a chance to be champion, or 7 drivers even, but 6 of them are over 60 points behind, so it's very, very unlikely that they'll be champion, is it really, Niall?
It is, yeah. A lot of ground to make up. Just 3 races.
And look who's out first.
Leading us
The
out.
man trying to be world champion this evening. Section 116, who performed very well last night actually. He's doing double duty now for the rest of the season in Tier 2 and Tier 1, and will no doubt be going up to Tier 1 next season. Excuse me. So he's 59 points clear of Knockback. He is 63 points clear of Kella, 64 clear of Josh Nader, 66 clear of Dylan, and he leads by 71 points over McGee, who was last year's champion, and Spider-Man. So that is your standings. We will keep you up to date with them as we go along. He is now coming down the back straight, getting ready to go into the Parabolica. Where he was unlucky in qualifying yesterday, got his last lap aborted. Not nice, i.e. Ryan Dav. Anyway, let's go on with him here now, down to turn 1. Down the long pit straight, Ferrari should get out of the way, and he does. So turn 1, easy to go deep in here, but he doesn't.
Took it very well.
Took that very nicely. You want to stay down the right hand side here for Curva Grande into turn 3. It is absolutely flat out through there, no lift whatsoever, and you want to stay as far right as possible to get yourself ready for turn 4 and 5. The second chicane, don't catch the curb on the inside. Oh, you took a lot of curb there, but he gets away with it. Great corner this, first Lesmo, very tricky on the exit. Turn 7's the second Lesmo, in and fourth gear corner. Twig takes that very well to DRS wide open. Now, in my opinion, the hardest corner on the track you're coming up to now, this braking zone, go under the bridge, uphill braking, about 75 metres right there for the Ascari chicane, and he invalidates his lap. Oh.
Just turned in the slightest bit too early.
So we'll go with Ronan now, and we'll see how he takes the Ascari chicane. Catch that last curve, which he doesn't do. It is flat through there, and now you want to diagonal the straight, which is the shortest route down to the final corner. It got renamed, I can't remember the name of it, so I'm just going to call it the Parabolica. Just saw the white line there, was just a DRS detection that will be coming to play in the race. And now the shortest route to the line is staying down the right hand side. Ronan sets a 1 minute 20.5. Not a bad banker, but we'll probably have to go quicker to get higher up the grid as Rory Drain and Navanta King set lap times on the mediums, as does Dylan, who does a 21 flat on the mediums. That's a good time. McLaren of Ryan on the soft is a 21.3, so he's a little bit off the pace. Alpine. Funny guy just slowing down. Aston Martin of Knockback coming to the line, 22 flat. So a lot of lads doing the early runs on the mediums, which is interesting, to say the least. O'Connor 21.5, he's on the softs.
Josh and Keller after putting it right up there now.
Absolutely, good lap time from Josh and from Keller there. There's Ben Ratcliffe in the Ferrari in front of the 4-3 they all expect, and he's already into the 1 minute 19. That's an excellent lap time from Ben Ratcliffe. And Johnny's return to LOI this evening starts with a 20.5. Nothing wrong with that lap time, Johnny, to be fair, mate, especially since it's your first run.
There has been some decent runs there so far.
There could be others on laps, but we'll go with Funny Guy, who was my pick for pole before we started. I'll admit that. That's a cracking lap from Ben Ratcliffe, to be fair. It's already half second clear of Ronan. Sure, section 116, there's something to say about that though.
Shane and the other Ferrari improves by 11 seconds. There's a 121.
21.2 on the mediums. That's a good lap time as well, that.
Yeah.
On board with big Funny Guy down the Parabolica in the Alpine. And coming to the line now, and he's not going to be on the pace. 20.6, only P5. Joshinator improves, I think, second. Spider-Man goes third. So good lap times from them. What happened last night? I spent about 2 hours doing the instant report last night, Wheelo. That's the only thing I'll tell you about, mate. Unfortunately. Johnny's coming in the pits, is he? He is indeed. Spider-Man's on an in lap.
Josh looks to be pushing there again, but he's running out of fuel actually.
He's not A-wheeling. Maglock, sorry mate. He's not A-wheeling. That's Wheelo. Said away Wheelo, mate. He got it mixed up. What a cardinal sin that is, my god. When he'll be leading. If he'll be leading, you never know. Anyway.
Connor is just coming into the Parabolica here.
Oh, Connor? Okay, we'll go with him. So, I was just on board with section there, but...
It's backs out.
Backs out of that one. Funny Guy's going to run out of fuel in a minute, so we won't go with him. Spider-Man's out of fuel. Josh Pitts, yeah, we'll go with section. Why not? His first sector is a 26.3, so that's not bad. Not bad for the first sector at all. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep into the second chicane, just a touch too deep on the brakes. Shouldn't have cost him that much, but... we have a little bit of a Mercedes runner in front. He gets out of the way. It is Dillon. That's better this time. Section doesn't cut it. He diagonals the straight. That McLaren better stay out of his way, which he does. It's rolling, I think it was. And now, is this going to be pole position for section 116? No, it isn't. He's 4 tenths down on Ben Ratcliffe. That's cracking that Ben Ratcliffe's after doing that, mate.
It's proving a bit hard to match it.
I wouldn't rule him out yet, though. I wouldn't rule anybody out yet. It's tier 2 at the end of the day. It's very close, always very close in tier 2. We have a spinner. Could be just section getting out of the way, actually.
Woods is on his 4th lap on the mediums through a scary. He likes to put the laps up.
Oh, Gary Drow nearly losing the car. I'll go with Gary Drow, so Gary Drow, bro. Where would that have put him in the top 10 last night? Those ones. You're usually good for those stats. Gary Drow 6 tenths up on his lap time. Oh, he really took a lot of curb there through that Ascari. That was a great camera shot there. That McLaren better get out of his way. Oh, he's starting on that. Oh, sorry, it's a Ferrari even. Apologies. Saw the map there. Oh, Gary Drow in the Haas. How close will he get to? Is it 20.4? So he's P5. Look how close that is. Section 20.3. You've got Keller 20.6. Or 20.7 even. So less than 4 tenths covered. And it was covered by 8 cars.
Yeah, it's massively competitive up there.
Dylan's going for a second lap. Anyone on the lap, lads? DeFons would set lap time his first lap. He's P15 though, it's a bit further down than he'd really like to be. McGee's not coming out, what's that all about? Little flag in sector 2. That's just someone getting out of the way, I think. Is it killing it now? No, we'll go with Dylan so. He's on a lap. Only a P10 for Dylan at the moment. Expected to be a little bit higher, but there's still about 7 or 8 minutes to go in this session. We have about a 30-second glitch, I believe. Oh, lots of traffic up ahead. That Ferrari better stay out of the way, and it does. Oh, lots of traffic ahead here too. Because Keller going to stay out of his way, which it is. So Dylan in the Mercedes. Around the final corner, can he get anywhere up further up the grade? He gets to P6, 20.4, another one in there. Right in amongst it. Anyone on a lap at the end? He isn't. Rory Drain might be actually.
Gosh, it's invalidated.
Rory Drain.
Parabolica.
He was quick on here as well last year. 21.1 for Rory Drain. Spider-Man goes second on a 20.1. So now he's 2 tenths down on Ben Ratcliffe. Look at a funny guy. Always a good man for qualifying this. Always a good man for quality. Oh, he's backed off, is he? Ah, 1.5 seconds down. I must have jinxed him. It's the start of it now. Start of me jinxing people. Narcos is out of this lap. Keller isn't. In the Alfa Romeo. We're winning the all constructors at the moment, mate. Aston Martin, I have to say. It's good to finally be up there. Rona's on the full wet. What the hell is that all about? Probably just a glitch or something.
He's still in the garage at least.
Sasha on a lap? No. Spider on a lap? No. O'Connor's on a lap, I think. Running the overtake is a 10.5 down though. Oh, he's going to validate out. Oh god, he turned it out. Yeah, turned it a little bit too early there, mate, unfortunately. Funny guy was up again, but invalidated. Keller not burning his ERS, which means he ain't going anywhere. Not Gak and Johnny very close again. Just a tenth and a bit, just less than a tenth separating them. Funny, he's only half second off P2 and he's P11. How's it going, Paddy? Anybody new watching here this evening, welcome along. And please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are new. And also check out our Instagram, Facebook and Twitter pages for any highlights or action up there, as we are on board with a former Tier 3 World Champion in the Red Bull, Rory Drain. Irish guy, let's get reminded of that. Anyway, it's 10th up anyway on this lap so far. Someone believes it'll be Josh for a podium. Okay, interesting. It was on there last week. And Rory pits, so he doesn't think he's going to improve enough. So Woods is the only man actually on a lap at the moment. Everyone else is going to be there's going to be a big queue when they come out of the pit lane, isn't there?
Well,
There's going to be cars everywhere. And Woods does a 20:01. By the way, I'm laughing because I got a message from Gary. He's laughing his head off. He loves the fact I brought up the Rory Drain joke. Never gets brought up though, does it? Never. Does McGee have a quali ban? Does he? Oh, he does. I remember now. He does have a quali ban. You're right. Thank you, Sully. Thanks for reminding me. I believe. Oh, he was 10 Callens behind in Canada. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
Who will we go on board with? Oh, Sexton's about to start his a lap now. Let's go with him again, so why not? Woods, I think Woods was just on a recovery lap as I'm charging up his ERS for one last go. Red Bull stays out of the way. Sexton losing the rear of turn 2 there. Took a lot of curb in the second corner. Absolutely minimising the straight as much as he can, and he's a couple of hundredths up from the first time, but he took that much better this time round in the second chicane. Ben Ratcliffe stays in the pits. He thinks he's got pole with that lap. He's done one lap. Let's see is he right though. The section was on for a 19 lap, 1 minute 19. Yes, he's just about 2/10 up, so he's going to have to really send it through here. And he does. Oh, this could be very close. This Knockback gets out of the way. So there's no traffic in front of section now between now and the checkered flag. Or between now and the finish line even. So can the championship leader take a pole position away from Ben Ratcliffe? Can he be the one with the 19.9? Oh, he's a 10th off, so he doesn't. He's on the front row at the moment. What can the rest of them do? Josh Schneider now, who is 4th at the moment. He's going to catch an awful lot of traffic as Woods is retired. Oh, Josh got a lot of curb. I got a little bit out of shape through the Ascari chicane. That McLaren is weaving around. He shouldn't be. Ronan, get out of the way, mate. Oh, we've got the quali glitch, haven't we? Actually, I've just realised that now. So the checkered flag's not quite out yet. Here comes Josh Schneider now. And he doesn't improve. Oh, Jesus. That's a problem for Josh Schneider. Dylan is just starting. Ronan is just starting. What about Shane behind? Oh, Ben Ratcliffe now has come out and he's just started his final lap. So, new lad in. Shane M 2006. Welcome to the league. In his first race in the Ferrari. In Jack Carty's seat. And what can he do? Just a 20.5 in the middle of the pack, so good lap there. Knockback has invalidated. That's a bit of a problem for him. Will he get round and start another one? No, he's gone. He's out of it. So Red Bull of Rory Drain next. He's pitting as well. What about the Banter King? Section pits. Keller goes up to 6th. Banter King. He goes up to a P11 with that lap. What about Johnny? He's invalidated, so he's out of it. But can Spider-Man get pole position? No, he's a 10th off pole as well.
Josh is the wrong way around. He's in the wall. Takes out the marker board.
Who's next? We'll go with Dylan. He's only a small bit up. That can make all the difference though. Can he get up to maybe the second row of the grid? With this lap time, he does. Goes up to P4, so decent lap there. Josh has gone again. Oh no, he's gone the wrong way. He was saying funny guy pits, so it looks like.
Yeah, Ben is not going to beat his own time.
Ben's not going to beat his own time, so his first lap in qualifying gets Ben Ratcliffe pole position. Excellent stuff from Ben there, really was. Brilliant stuff there from Ben. So Ferrari happy at the moment. They had a win earlier on in the week with Adam Whelan. And now looking for their second win this week. They had a pole position yesterday, but otherwise Saucy, but unfortunately for him, due to safety gears and other reasons, this didn't pay off for him. And now Ben Ratcliffe on pole position for this one.
It's 2 weeks in a row.
It is indeed.
A bit of consistency coming to the end of the season.
Absolutely, but these are tracks he likes though. I know Ben personally as well, so I know him from bringing on the parties and everything. That's a very close midfield though. Look at that.
It should be a good race.
20.5 from P9 down to P13. Very, very close. So, as we were saying, Ben Ratcliffe pole position with his first lap. That's all it required. 1 lap to do it. Spider-Man joins him on the front row section. The championship leader is P3. Dylan in 4th. Josh in 5th. And Funny Guy 6th on Alpine 3rd row. Keller 7th, Gary Drow in 8th, Ronan 9th, and Shane in 10th. Banter King is 11th. 12th for Knockback, 13th for Real Johnny, 14th for Big Knockos, 15th for Ryan, so a bit out of position. 16th for O'Connor, 17th for Woods, 18th for Rory Drain, 19th for DeFons, and 20th for last year's world champion, McGee. Unfortunately, he had a quali ban from Canada last week. We have 33 in the stream. Hello everybody. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. So we have a cloudy, but we've been told it'll be a dry race. So get your predictions in the chat, lads. And also comment on, will Section be champion this evening? A P2 will pretty much guarantee him champion of Tier 2. He will join the likes of Slim and Tommy and Mickey, and I don't know the other two off the top of my head, but Ben's going to win this by 20 seconds, says Adam Whelan. I don't think he'll win by 20. I said earlier on I think he'll win. I said to message him on Twitter, I think he said he'd win. I didn't think he'd get pole position, but
Fair play to him. I think. Bit of Ferrari propaganda, I think.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's getting the jinx in. Alright, Adam Whelan's getting the jinx in. That's the A wheeling you're on about now, Maglocks. There he is right there. That's the A wheeling. Someone has readied up pretty quickly. Interesting to see how many people stand in the mediums now. That'll be interesting for me. Who am I jinxing? Well, I said Ben Ratcliffe's going to win it. I think Section will win the championship tonight. I said that before we started qualifying, so I'm going to stand by that. So, here we go. What are the lads going to go with? In terms of tyres. Bit of a split at the back of the field, so the Aston Martins have split strategy. One gone soft, one gone mediums. Oh my good grief, Ben Ratcliffe loses off the line. I mean, he spun on the formation lap the other week, didn't he? So he better not do that again. He spun in the Tier 1 race last week on in Canada. So we have the Banter King, Real Johnny, Big Knockos, Rory Drain, DeFons and McGee on the medium compound tyres. Everyone's setting on the softs. And I would be surprised if the hard tyres were in use today. You never know, but Gary's gone section, Spider-Man, Gary drove to top 3 and he thinks Funny Guy's going to DNF. Do you have any predictions, Niall?
I think it's hard to see past Ben Ratcliffe. I also think Section will wrap up the World Championship tonight.
I tend to agree. I think that'll be the top 2. What are my what are my predictions for Tier 3 winner? Oh, now you've got me. It's a very hard one to call because for Tier 3, because for me last week I thought Mags was really going to take control of the championship, and an unfortunate incident happened last week. I know we all saw it. I think Mags will still turn it around. I do. I think he will. I think I've seen some of the laps he's done in Australia. He's been pretty strong there. So as we are lining up on the grid. Oh, hang on a second, what's going on here? Ronan's had a bit of a spin and hit the barriers. Killer Boy's gone with Section, Ben and Spider. That's a great trick, Ronan, I'd have to say, mate. My God. Anyway, we get ready on the front of the grid. The Tifosi are expectant of a Ferrari victory today.
Ronan back in his P9 slot.
Here we go then, can I get a bit of shot please? I'm waiting for what? Here we go. 4 and 5 red lights, and when they go out we are underway. And Ben Ratcliffe's reaction time, it didn't look that great. Spider-Man side by side with him, and we've got Section 116 as well on the outside, down to turn 1. Who's going to break last? It looks like Ben Ratcliffe will just hold on to the lead, and Section's round, and he got hit by the hat of Gary Drovero, I think it was.
A lot of cars diving in.
We've got lots of front wing damage everywhere, but Gary draws up into second place already. As Ben Ratcliffe gets away, well, Gary Joe's having a look up the inside of Ben Ratcliffe into the second chicane, sorry. We're going to go back through the pack as Spider-Man and Dylan have a bit of contact. And Keller's round in the background. So Keller has had a shocking start and is round. And Dylan lost it. Oh my God, what a first lap. This is messy, it's all over the place this first lap. Knockback is about to clear Spider-Man. Side by side going down to Ascari, and Spider-Man is going to yield that position. Oh, Spider's got front wing damage by the looks of it. And Shaney runs into the back of Spider-Man. Spider should be better off getting out of the way, but he not. And here comes Ryan. I'll get the ERS enabled. Oh, whoa, look at that. Very aggressive there from Ryan. Go around the outside. Funny Guy is the big loser of that start, as Ryan nearly loses it on the outside of the last corner in Parabolica. Oh, sorry there, Niall, I haven't given you a chance to speak, mate.
Yeah, okay, it's too eventful. I'm struggling to keep up myself.
My God, this is happening all the way down the field, in the midfield. That's where it's all happening. Ben Ratcliffe leads from Gary Joe. Looks like Section's back up and running, so that's good. That's good to see.
Doesn't look like pick up any damage at least.
Absolutely.
Just the first 4 starting to pull away.
So who's pitted? We've a few in the pits in the back, have we not? We Spider and Big Knuckles, Banter King, Keller and Dylan. I said the hard tie wouldn't be much use, but it is in use today. But we have a gap. We've got a top 4 train, and then you've got the gap back to Knockback, and a bit of a gap as well back to Ronan.
A couple of early penalties as well for the Banter King and Dylan. Although the Banter King was forced into the runoff, so I think he can have that.
Could probably get that one removed, I would have thought. Let's go out front then, as we try hopefully try and get this all settled down. Sections have to burn a lot of overtake to keep up, but the big one is Josh Naylor can't keep up with him. So Josh needs a good lap now to be able to keep up with Section 116 and the top 3. Section does the fast lap of the race, but that's because he has burned a lot of overtake. All the way down the pit straight. What's Kachiga after seeing? Kachiga spotted something, so just throw it away at any of the admins or the stewards watching, just throw it into the incident, anything you see. I'll obviously focus what I'm doing here. As Ronan hasn't kept up either, so we kind of have it's kind of starting to spread out a little bit. I didn't expect this. I thought it would be a bit tighter. I thought you'd have a lot more cars kind of a bit more together.
Yeah, they're struggling to keep up
in a DRS train, but Josh and Knockback and Ronan are struggling to keep up with the top 3. How did Gary Joe not get damaged on that first lap? It looked like to me he did. How he whacked into the back of Section. Section's got a very fast car in a straight line by the looks of it. And let's remember, if Section stays as he is right now, he is the Tier 2 World Champion. Gary Droll having a look. Down to 3rd gear for the Parabolica. That's an interesting one. Interesting gear selection. Ben gets a good exit out of the last corner. And I think he's burning it a little bit. Gary trying to pick up the slipstream. I think he's a bit too far back here though.
Ronan just moves a knockback in behind.
And Ronan and Knockback side by side down to turn 1. That's a pretty easy pass for Ronan. He needs to get on with it now though.
Yeah, bit of ground to make up.
A lot of ground is going to make up there now, so...
Josh really getting left behind without the DRS here.
Yeah, but these two are fighting here, and Gary Dro's gone a little bit deep into the second chicane. Just put section onto him a little bit. As we have a yellow flag in the third sector, that is Dylan. His race is going from bad to worse. Has he broken his front wing? I don't think so, no. Lucky boy. He lives to fight another day. You can see though the two lads behind Section and Gary Dro. Oh, Knockback has gone back through on Ronan. I was just about to say the two lads behind Ben, as in Section and Gary Dro, are starting to recover a little bit more ERS now, given the fact they're just sitting there at the moment.
Yeah, they could use one another to keep Ben.
Absolutely, that's what they have to do. Section doesn't look like he's going to hang around for too long. He's burning it, and through he goes. At the moment, does Gary Dobro fight it? Answer is no, he doesn't. He gets out the throttle, and Ronan and Knockback still going at it. And Knockback's trying to go round the outside, which will then turn into the inside line. Oh, no, he doesn't quite make it. But these two are just slowing each other down here, and Josh has not got the pace whatsoever. As Ryan goes past Funny Guy in there.
Yeah, big funny guy just lost it coming out of turn 1, and that's...
Oh, Section made a bit of a mistake there out of the second chicane. And they got a bit too much curve there. But Gary Dro recovered all his ERS, so he's sitting pretty nicely here at the moment. 38 watching. Oh, we've a collision, have we? McGee and DeFons. Bit of an issue back there. I missed that, unfortunately. Oh, Gary Dro's understeered a little bit wide there. And this is where the big tank of VRS comes in handy. Can burn it down this straight to stay with the lads. As Ben does a little bit of weaving, trying to break the toe. And this section, I think he's just going to be a little bit too far back here. He is just a little bit too far back, his section.
That big funny guy really lose it again coming out of turn 1. He's struggling with that. He's struggling with the exit of that turn. And that's allowed Ryan through again.
Okay, we'll go up, and Johnny's not that close to Rory Drain, so we'll leave him. Won't make a move in there, I wouldn't have thought. So we'll just move on now for the moment. Section's pretty close again to Ben. I don't think I'll go for the overtake here. He's turned off his DRS, so he won't be going for the overtake here, using his head. Oh, Ben ran a little bit wide through Ascari there. Took a later apex, but if you're section out, just don't need to burn it. Stay in the slipstream. Ben trying to break the toe, but that's not going to do any deter section at all. Ben gets a good exit out of there. Burns the overtake, but I think section with DRS is going to be straight by him here. And through he goes. Machine does another fast lap of the race. And the championship leader has got the lead early in this Grand Prix again, and Funny Guy and Ryan fighting amongst themselves as Funny Guy's gone too deep into turn 1 yet again, and Ryan, oh, he's going to try. Funny Guy's left him a bit of room there, but just not quite enough. He's going to, oh, don't send it, Ryan, don't. Oh, phew, thank God. And look, an interesting one now. Big battle behind Josh and Ada. So Josh again. Oh, and Ryan and Funny Guy. What happened to Funny Guy? What's happened to Funny Guy? He's in the gravel. Oh no!
I wonder, has he wing damage? He ran very wide there.
No idea, but Funny Guy not looking great here. Big battle behind Joshinator now. Look at this queue behind him.
Shane in the Ferrari could be interesting here. He seems to have a lot of pace. He's just playing it cautiously behind that.
Just having to sit there and wait at the moment. What's going to happen out front this time round? Gary Drow is sitting here very nicely with 90% battery at the moment.
Knockback is.
Oh, Ben, sneaky one. Stays in 7th gear. For the downshift to 7th gear, doesn't want to pass him yet. There's Knockback and Ronan side by side again through that first corner. Oh, a bit of contact there. And Shane might have half a look here. Oh, got a bit of good racing here, but I think Knockback will just stay in front. They're all quicker than Joshinator here. Josh is really corking the bottle here.
Yeah.
That's Funny Guy makes an early pit stop. Probably to change his front wing, more likely. Ben's not got the DRS open, so he's not trying to overtake Section here, but while these two are playing on the mind games, Gary Drow is just sitting there very nicely at the moment, just minding his own business, as he should do. So we're going to have two big DRS battles down here. I don't think Ben is close enough unless he burns it, which he's not going to. So we'll come back to this four-way battle back here. Knockback's got the DRS open. So does Ronan and the Shane is going to be pretty close on the braking here. Josh moves pretty late on the braking, but they all stay as they are, as O'Connor for the Haas team makes an early pit stop. No retirements yet after 9 laps. Good effort from the boys.
Big improvement in the rest of the week.
Oh, I know, huh? Not hard. I have to say. Oh, are we speaking a bit too soon? You never know.
Oh,
Ronan gets a little bit. His rear tyres begin to give up. Now remember, we haven't seen the soft tyres run this long this week with many people, so we'll see how long they can actually last. 39 in the stream. Hello everybody. Spectator menu here. And Knockback's going half looking. Oh, that was got a half a look up the inside, but thinks better of it. But that puts Ronan now straight on him. Knockback with a lot of ERS use left. Josh over half his tank used. I wonder will anyone make a pit stop here. Let's go to the leaders. Oh, Section. Oh, cheeky one from Section 116.
Josh is in.
Josh is pitting, not surprised by that. Here comes Ben. Ben Ratcliffe for the lead. Will Section fight it? No, he doesn't. He just drops in behind, thinking the long game, and rightly so. So you've got Shane and Joshinator coming in the pit lane now.
Both going for the medium tyres.
And they'll both come out in free air because McGee is a long way behind him and O'Connor's even further behind him. Ronan, Knockback. I wonder could they do some sort of an overcut here because they're much quicker than Josh. And which one of these top three is going to blink first? Very good racing, isn't it, Sully? Much better than what anyone else has come up with this week.
Always a right tier 2 for that.
Well, yeah, they're pretty decent to be fair. These tier 2 boys. Section closes the DRS early again. These two are playing the mind games with each other out front. And Section gets a good slipstream. He's going to overtake him here, which doesn't make much sense. Ben's just going to drop him behind him and get the DRS. Unless Section's pitting this lap, which could be the case. He's burning his overtake to pit this lap. Let's see, and he does. And Gary Drow stays out. So Section trying to burn the overtake there, get in the pit lane quickly. He's going to be pretty. He should be ahead of Rory Drain actually, and Ronan pits. Knockback stays out, which is an interesting call. Wood stays out, which is an interesting call as well. Johnny and Rory Drain just hanging around there on the mediums. Let's go back down the field a bit. Ryan now caught up behind him as here comes Section in free air, and Red Ronan going to come out in all this. He's going to come out. Oh, it's going to be pretty close to Joshua. He's just behind him. What about Shane? Is Shane going to have Ronan here? And Ronan breaks lead into the first corner. Oh, and he just about holds position. Oh, and Ben's out. It's gone on the exit. That'll have to be a safety car, and it's a safety car. Oh, Gary Drobro, you have got very lucky there, mate. Ben Ratcliffe has binned it on the exit of the second Lesmo. Look at that.
He was running a good race.
Well, Adam Whelan was right then. Ben Ratcliffe makes a mess of it. Oh, I can't believe that.
Alan B. Jinx strikes again.
It does, doesn't it? This brings out the likes of Dylan and Spider-Man right back, Dylan and Funny Guy and them right back into play. Gary Drope will almost certainly pit, and so will Knockgack, and so will Woods.
Section is going to be catapulted to P1 here now.
He might not because of the safety cars. Could be Gary Drope. Could be Gary Drope leading here. Let's see. Makes a good stop. I think Knockgack would be a bit too far behind him. I think he has him. I think we'll just go on board with Section, but I think Gary Droe is going to have him here. It's going to be close with Knockgack. It's going to be a lot closer than I thought. He'll burn the overtake now. Oh, he has him. He's okay. Yeah. The safety car line is here. So Woods has gone to the mediums. Real Johnny and Rory Drain have gone to the soft. So that's kind of what O'Connor's just left the session there. Niles, can you invite him back, please? Yeah. And McGee and Spider-Man makes a pit stop too. Spider puts on new mediums, which is okay. That'll definitely get him to the end of the race. And so does Keller. He puts on a new set of mediums. And he's got behind the Banter King on softs. Dylan has a double stack with his teammate. What is going on here? So that's thrown a massive spanner in the works. And Knockgack, as we said, Section's main championship rival this evening, is right up there with him. I can't believe he's done that. Pressure's at the force, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yeah. Shaping up a great race.
It really was going to be very interesting strategically where Ben was going to come out in comparison to Section, but we'll never know. 2 seconds there, lads.
Connor should be able to get back in now.
Sorry about that, lads. I had to flip and do something there. Yeah, we'll try and invite you back there, O'Connor. Did you invite him back?
He sent me an invite there, yeah. It took me a while to... It took a while for his name to show up.
Fair enough. He's back in now. He's back in now, so he should be able to pick his car. We'll just go on board him just to make sure he can. It shouldn't be an issue, really. Still red Xing on my screen.
Yeah.
Now the podium prediction is swung. I think it will be now Section, Gary and Knockgack. To be fair, Gary had decent pace there. He was keeping up with those front two lads very comfortably there.
He had, yeah. as well at home.
So I don't think it's a given. He's left again, is he? O'Connor. Oh, well, here we go then. Safety car in this lap. Oh, we have a bit of history of that, haven't we? Gary drove behind the safety car for a change. Has not hit the wall. Yes, he's weaving. He needs another invite, Niall.
I just sent it there now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he's joined again.
Just go on board and make sure he can pick his car and everything as we get ready for the restart. Only a bit of a red bar for section 116, but we're okay. Gary hasn't gone yet. When's he going? The answer is he's going to do a seat box on it, bring it all the way up to the finish line. Oh no, he's gone just before the pit lane entry. Oh, he's got some overtaking in the background, but I think everything was alright there. Ronan having a run at Josh Aneda. He's out around the outside. Oh, we're going to carnage here, aren't we? Uh-oh. There's Ronan and Josh and Knockback, and Ronan has to take the escape road, and we've got a pile up behind a Ferrari of Shane. Sorry?
Gary drove.
Gary drove round. Oh no, I didn't see that. The Spider-Man's backwards as well, so Gary drove, bro. Just as we jinxed him, man. Oh, he's in contact with his teammate.
I think O'Connor just came in at the wrong time. Gary was trying.
Oh, he's made contact with McGee. Oh no, McGee. We'll come back on. That wasn't smart, so we'll go forward now. And section leads from Knockback, his championship rival, and they're pulling away from Josh Aneda, so this is looking good for section 116 right now. And in all that as well, you've Johnny going past Rory Drain on the soft tyre though. Can he get to the end on those? That's going to be a big question mark.
Woods gets overtaken by Ryan and Keller.
Keller's going to be overtaken. Ryan here. Oh, we've a pile up behind. Look at this. Cars are all over the place. As Ryan doesn't quite turn in, and we've got the Banter King trying to make a move on him, and that's an excellent overtake there. That's Johnny and Shane are side by side. Johnny makes it. No problem there.
Woods speeds into the pit lane.
Yeah, something I'm very good at. A lot of people will know in the comments. Again, look at Josh and struggling to keep up with the front two. Hasn't got the out and out race pace to trouble him at the moment.
I think Shane and Ferrari is running a very interesting race on P6 at the moment.
He's just sitting there, isn't he, at the moment? I know Rory's right behind him in P7 on the soft tyre. He's got to keep up though. He needs to stay with these lads, because if he doesn't, it'll make a very hard second half of the race for him. So we're only just over halfway through that 15 of 27. Sector 1, a bit of collision between O'Connor and probably Funny Guy round again.
Funny Guy and O'Connor, yeah. O'Connor has gone away from them.
Section trying to break the second, and I think he has. He has done. He's broken the DRS. That is absolutely critical for section 116. And the DRS is now enabled, but that's no good to Knockback, because he's 1.1 seconds behind him. Johnny sets a new fast after this. Oh, here we go. Ronan up the inside of Josh Nader, and Johnny's right there as well. Can Ronan slow the car down? Yes, he does. Josh tries to sneak his nose up the inside into turn 2. Doesn't make any difference. He doesn't make it, and Johnny's got better traction out of turn 2. Now it's absolutely flat out through turn 3, but can Johnny get in the slipstream and make it up the inside of Josh Nader? The answer to that is no, he can't make it. So we've the yellow flag. It's Ryan, and Ryan's out. He's gone halfway down the straight. We'll go back. What side is he on? Is he on the right or left hand side? What's happened here?
Left.
There must have been contact.
It's an unusual place to go.
Very weird place to go here. This car's disappeared just as we were going up to it, but it doesn't make any difference. Shane has dropped back. Rory's overtaken him, and he's dropping back into the pack. Johnny burning on his overtake. Trying to stay with the pack of cars, as is Rory. McLaren 1-2, yeah, well, one car's in the wall, so it doesn't help that really, does it? I think for a 1-2 you need both cars to finish, to agree on, at the very least. Johnny sends it up the inside, and
Gary's back in the pits.
good traction there from Josh, actually. Johnny's got a very fast car in the straight line, hasn't he? There he goes. Right around the outside. Rona's trying to do the same trick on Knockgack. Johnny has got the inside line, so he is through. Oh, and Josh hits him a little bit there, but no damage done.
Big queue in behind him.
Oh, Johnny did well there. I think he got the DRS. He did. He did very, very well there, the Johnny. Knockgack can't stay with him. Can't stay with Section. And Rory Drain's just hanging around the back as well, and so is Shane, just hanging around the back as well. Gack's ERS 55, not bad, but
You're on par with Section.
I think to be, yeah, but that's not really what he needs at the moment. He would like to have had a bit more than that. Section's getting away. This is looking good for him right now. DRS open for Ronan, and I think he's going to go through here, Ronan. Knockback defends the inside line. I think the outside is the way forward. Oh, he switches. He's trying to switch back. It didn't quite pay off that time. Johnny's right there now. Look at Johnny. Josh is dropping. Josh is dropping back. I didn't have to do that clear. Josh could easily get attached here. Oh, just losing time here. Oh, Johnny runs a little bit wide, but he gets away with it. Just one big long DRS train behind Knockgack at the moment as Ryan has left the session. Not a good night for Ryan. No DRS open from Ronan then. He doesn't want to overtake him in here. Oh, we had a bit of a... Oh, did he make contact there? Did Ronan get it? Has Ronan damaged his front wing, I wonder? Like off the back of Knockgack. As Johnny's about to try and make it through. He doesn't quite make it, but...
Holding pace with Johnny, so maybe he's...
And Johnny's on a switchback, so Johnny now will have the inside line into turn one. If he gets there, DRS open down here. Ronan's going to burn everything he's got now. No, he doesn't. Thought he was going to. Oh, what a shot we have here. Down into turn one, and Johnny tries to keep it round the outside, which then turns into the inside for turn two, and Ronan gets a little bit out of shape. There might have been a bit of contact there, but he is through. Ronan tries to fight him back, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got damage, has he? It looks like it. Hit the back of Knockback to me, did he not? Oh, there he goes. Loses the rear.
Josh is catching him.
We'll see. See if Johnny's tyres last. Johnny's had on his tyres usually, unless he's changed. It's a couple of weeks off he's had. Just work together, boys. Work together.
Johnny goes through.
Good call. I think Johnny's the quicker driver, so that's a good decision, I think, from the boys. For now, Johnny will be quicker. I think later in the stint, Knockback will be the quicker driver. So working together here could be, for my Aston head-on, be the best case scenario here.
Yeah, they have to try something to close that gap to Section.
Absolutely, it's the best thing they can try now. Ronan's burning all his battery. Johnny, and Knockback's going to go straight past Johnny here, is he? Oh, a bit of side-by-side action, but I think Knockback is happy to sit behind.
I think they just could have been closing the door on Ronan there.
Which he is, and Dylan's past Keller. But they're just holding each other up here, really, so that's not really going to do their race any good. Rory Drain is his P6, he's just hanging around there. It's typical Rory Drain, that, isn't it? Sneaks under the radar and he picks up a P6 for a P7 every single race.
One leader.
Absolutely. Oh, Josh runs a little bit wide there through the first. Lesmo could have been a track limit warning there. To be fair, it's not that difficult to go without the whole race without a warning.
No.
Because realistically, you don't want to touch the curbs here. The only place you could really, as I say it, yeah, I should have just kept my mouth shut, really, shouldn't I? But scary, really. The rest of the track, you shouldn't really be cutting that much. Obviously, one or two have got 3 seconds for cutting corners or whatever on lap one. Ronan is very close this time to Knockgak. Knockgak's got more overtaking him though. Oh, we're gonna have a bit of a three-way here, I think, are we? Oh.
Very close. Somehow.
Oh, yellow flag in sector 1. Who is that? That is Funny Guy getting out of the way for section. Funny Guy is lapped. And Josh are having half a look around the outside. I don't think he'll go for this. No, he didn't. Thank God. Gary Droth has the fast lap of the race just because he can. Banter King has cleared Shane in all this. We didn't see that, but we've seen some good action up front here for second place. However, though, with 7 laps to go, it's looking good for section. For being champion at the moment. Long way to go yet, obviously. There's Funny Guy up the road.
Just had a quick look back on the stream there, and Johnny was overtaken on yellow flags by Ronan.
Oh, yellow flag, and who's Keller? Is it? Is Keller gone? It is. Keller's done well to keep that out of the wall and Ascari. We'll go back to that in a second because Ronan, I think, is going to do Knockgak here. He's trying to do it without having to burn the overtake, but he might have to. Knockgak goes to the inside. Leaves him a car's width, which is what he's entitled to do. And we move on. Assuming Keller's pitted as he has, he's lost his front wing in that accident there. So we have got an absolute massive train from second all the way down to 8th. Frustrating as hell for Dylan, who's probably quicker than some of these drivers, but with the DRS can't gain anything. Yeah, let's remember that. Johnny's soft tyres and Rory's and Banter King's will be going off shortly. Remember, Banter King had 3 seconds from lap 1, so he might be able to get them removed depending on exactly what he did. Remember, of course, anyone who's new to the league, any unfair warnings that you think are unfair, as in cut. Oh, we've yellow flag against Dylan. Oh, Dylan has binned it. Is this going to be a late safety car? Oh, it's a virtual safety car. Oh, wow.
Bad idea for Johnny to pit for his new set of tyres.
No, he won't, because he won't have enough time to make up time lost. A full safety car, and a lot of them would have pitted there. And Spider-Man comes in the pits, which doesn't make much sense. And Knuckles has followed him in behind. Oh no. What is Funny Guy doing? Letting them all out, getting out of the way for everybody. Josh Nader's lost it a bit here, has he not? The virtual safety car restart. Close back up again. Shift for VSC should be ending shortly, I think. And once it does, oh, Shane, 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Why was Shane dropped off the pack? Oh, he's overtaking Funny Guy, isn't it? And O'Connor gets a drive through for speeding under the virtual safety car. We're back underway again. And Ronan got his ERS charged up there, so that was big for him. And I think this time we're going to see the McLaren go straight past. The Aston Martin driver, DRS, will be open now. Knockback burns the whole battery. And I think he's just about going to stay in front. Oh, Johnny. It's funny, guys, 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. That is the end of his race. The soft tyres beginning to give up a little bit now. Sector 1 is funny, guys. I'm not too worried about that. There's Ronan, Knockback and Johnny fighting for second, third and fourth, which... Oh, this is very close racing between these guys, but we stay as we are. Knockback struggling most with ERS. Why is Ronan burning it here? I have no idea.
Johnny gets a lot of the grass there.
It's in 5th gear there is Ronan. Very high gear to take for Parabolica. Knockback burning in again, trying to break the toe. Oh, I can see something going wrong here. It's oh, sector 1. What's happened here? It's Gary Drow ahead, I think, is it? Or is it O'Connor? Shane has left the session. It's O'Connor's car. He should ghost out of the way, which he does. Get out of the way. Blue flags. Thank you. And Spider-Man sets the fastest lap of the race, so... So Ronan has the DRS this time, but he's a bit further back and Knockback than he was on the previous lap. So he's got 2 laps now at the end of this one to make the overtake work. Have you invited Shane back?
Just doing it now.
Okay.
No, it's let me do it. I should be able to get in.
Well, may as well burn the battery now. No point having it. Excuse me, DRS open again, Ronan. Knockback weaving around a bit. Again though, this is absolutely fine as long as he doesn't break the toe. All he's doing is breaking the toe, he's not moving under braking, which is the key. People ask about double moving all the time. Moving on the straight like that is not a problem as long as the car is not too close to you. And Ronan, is he thinking of having a look up the inside into the second chicane here? Knockback sees it coming, defends the middle of the road.
Excellent defending going on here.
And we stay put for now, as we've done for a few laps now. Bantam King has cleared Rory Drain. Josh ran very wide there through the first Lesmo again. The second or third time after doing that now. Here comes Ronan. He doesn't want to overtake him now. Look at that. He doesn't want to do it now.
Running out of opportunities.
Yeah, you see, he doesn't want to do it now, but where he wants to do it is on the pit straight. It's a lot easier to overtake into that chicane. He's weaving around a bit, Knockback. Now, any bit of battery you have got left, you need to burn it. And here we go. I think this time it's going to be a bit much for Knockback to hold him back, and he doesn't. So Ronan goes up into second place. Will the Aston Martin stays yeah. And Johnny and Knockback stay as they are for the moment. So Ronan now up into second, has got plenty of battery left. In this 5-way battle now, because Rory has dropped off, his tyres are gone a little bit now, his tyres have dropped off. very good return from Johnny, I have to say. But we have to go forward. We'll go forward in a second after this. DRS's Knockos retires in the pit lane.
So bad.
We'll go forward in 1 second then out. Ronan, everyone looking good here through Ascari. As Johnny cuts that corner, big style. But gets away with it. But this tier 2 season has been absolutely brilliant. He's weaving already down the pit straight. Look at this. For section 116. And in the Alpha Tower, he comes across the final corner in the Parabolica to take victory in the Italian Grand Prix. And not only that, he is the Tier 2 World Champion. LOI Tier 2 World Champion is Section 116. Many congratulations to him. Well deserved World Championship in my opinion. Ronan gets a brilliant P2 for him, and Knockgak completes the podium with Johnny. An excellent return for him coming in P4. We'll see some action coming off the line now. It's Gary Drobro and McGee very close. This is for the last couple of points, although McGee has got a penalty and Spider-Man's ran out of fuel. Unfortunate for Shane there at the end. Deserved a couple of points there, 100%. A bad race for Keller, who lets his teammate pass. Wood finishes 13th and Keller is the final car. So we have our world champion. Our first world champion this season in League of Ireland is Section 116 for Tier 2. That was absolutely incredible. So we crown a new world champion. Alpha Tauri Section 116. Ronan does very well from 9th to get into P2, and then McLaren and Aston on the podium with Knockgak coming in 3rd. Johnny, very good recovery from him to be in 4th. Josh Nader 5th, Rory Drain 6th from 18th on the grid. Excellent effort from him as well. Banter King 7th, DeFons in 8th, with Gary Drow in 9th, and McGee coming from the back. We have to now call him the former world champion in Tier 2 in P10. Spider-Man 11th, Shane in P12, Woods 13th, Keller 14th, Big Knockos 15th, O'Connor 16th. And we lost Funny Guy Dylan Ryan and Ben Ratcliffe, the pole position man we lost along the way. Here is the race director, everybody. Not that many warnings actually, to be fair. Not many collisions either. Pretty clean race in general.
It was, fair play to everyone.
Which it kind of has been for Tier 2 this season. It's been pretty clean.
That's the standard.
In general, if you don't mind, Section, we're going to speak to you last, if that's okay, mate. We're going to speak to the other two first before we have.
So good.
We get your glory. Just wait till we get out of the lobby here now. So, P3 man. Knockgak, how's it going, mate?
Alright, Colin, how's things?
Good points for the Aston Martin anyway, I have to tell you that much. I was pretty happy to see an Aston up here, or hear an Aston up here even.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure you're always delighted to see it. Anyway.
Absolutely. So obviously, quality didn't go according to plan for you, but much better pace in the race, and the safety car kind of fell into your hands a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. No, like I've been having a bad run of qualies the past couple of races anyway, but managed to turn it around in the race, get some points. But no, yeah, safety car definitely turned things around for me. I was thinking about pitting, but then I stayed out the one extra lap, and then yeah, luckily when I came around, the Les one's Ben was in the wall, so yeah, safety car saved me there, luckily.
Absolutely, well that's all part of the game, isn't it? Obviously, quality didn't go according to plan for you, did it? Did you just have a bad, could you have gone quicker, do you think?
Yeah, well, like, I was doing a few short qualies, like, throughout the day, and, like, I was literally only getting 24, so, like, yeah, I wasn't really hoping for much better. Like, I think it would have been P5 if I'd done a 24, or P6 maybe, I don't know, but yeah, no, I wasn't getting my hopes up in quality anyway. Now some of the lads are a lot quicker on the one lap pace.
Absolutely. Well, sorry, no, that's just a bit of an issue there. Yeah, so, and obviously great battles at the end there, Ronan and Johnny coming in. Obviously great to be battling back with Johnny again, isn't it?
Yeah, good to have him back. Yeah, good to have him back, alright, and especially up there fighting for the points. But no, yeah, it was good. I was trying to do my best to kind of hold up Ronan a little bit to see if Johnny could get by him. But then I don't know. I think it got a little bit messy. 3 or 4 cars start getting involved. So yeah, no, it ended out the way it is anyway.
Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. And we go on now next week. We go to Australia next week. So do you have any hopes there? Or?
No, I'll just try finish anyway. That's my main goal. Points obviously, but no, it's not a strong track for me. But yeah, no, look, I'll do my best, and I just want to say congratulations to Section as well for winning the championship.
Thanks, man.
Excellent stuff. Well done to you, Knock. Excellent P3. Excellent result from you taking that from 12th, and I agree with you that much. So well done anyway, and we'll hopefully see you again next week.
Thanks.
What now do the next one?
P2 we have Ronan, congratulations. Qualified P9, you might just take us through your qualifying and how it went for you.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. I got a decent enough banker. I thought it was going to be alright, and then I invalidated both motor laps, so it just didn't really go well for me. And then I decided just to get in, just save the tyres, which I didn't actually end up using in the end. So I thought there'd be a lot more safety cars.
Yeah, that's what I had been throughout the week, but going from P9 in qualifying to P2 in the race is not a bad race. You must be happy enough.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's probably best race so far. I had Mexico, which was P17 to P3, but finally got a podium on track.
Did you benefit a lot from the safety car, the early safety car?
No, it kind of ruined me because I boxed first, and like I was gonna cover Gak and try to get the undercut, but obviously he stayed out and he got the extra lap in, and then he got the box in the safety car, so that really didn't help me. But I'd noticed front six, I think, just pulled away so much we didn't even lose any positions. It was Josh, Shane, myself, and then upwards. And we just managed to hold in, and I just kind of played the long game till the end, holding behind section, trying to make sure Johnny couldn't get past. I was so scared they were going to put me in a sandwich to take me out.
Yeah, there was some good racing there.
Us Aston boys never do that, mate.
Yeah, it was a bit dodgy. Through a Ascari one time, Gak was a bit offline. He'd come across to make the corner.
Yeah, I remember it.
Died, man.
I think there was a bit of Aston Martin tactics going on there to try and keep you out.
Never.
Yeah, finally, any hopes for Australia then?
Oh God, no. Stay off the curbs. That's what it is.
Fair enough, congratulations.
Much easier said than done, say that much.
Yeah. Well done section as well in the championship.
Anyway, we'll leave the man and we'll have his Alpha Tauri car right here, our Tier 2 World Champion.
Oh, look at it.
And here it is. It's Section 116. First of all, many congratulations, Section.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll start with today's race anyway, first of all. P3 on the grid, could you run any better? Obviously I know Ben did a very good... Ben did a 1 lap actually, and got pole position with
Yeah,
it.
he did 1 lap, it was unreal lap as well.
Do you think you could have got to it or?
Maybe, I wasn't too far off. Was it less than a tenth?
Yeah, it's just a tenth.
Yeah, I could have found it somewhere maybe, but I validated the first lap as well.
Oh, you
So,
did, I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah, you were on board with you for that.
From that.
And then obviously, just hanging around the safety car didn't play into your hands originally, but then the restart was the big one for you then, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't know what happened to Gary. I had to brake and I took a load of people hitting to the back to me. And I got scared for a second because I thought I just caused like a 200 car pile up. But I don't know.
That's what
happened to him. Did he hit a curb or?
We actually missed it because there was the lads behind you were 4 wide going down to the first corner, so that was
Oh, okay.
never going to end well. That's why I asked you. I thought you might have known, but you didn't, so that's fine.
Oh, well, lap 1 as well. Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
On lap 1, oh well, no, it was up with the safety car, but anyway.
Oh, safety car. Yeah, okay. Lap 1 as well.
Safety
no
car.
idea what
I have no idea what happened on lap 1. There was a bit of argy-bargy going on. Oh yeah, you went right, I remember. And now obviously world champion. How does that feel? I mean, like it's a big achievement. Thinking
Yeah,
about two
feels
seasons,
good.
2 seasons ago, I was on commentary for you, and you were down there in Tier 4.
Those Tier 4 days. Good times.
I remember them very well, don't you?
Yeah,
So-
it feels good. I feel it could have maybe happened last season, but I got very unlucky and
Yeah.
maybe one too many quali bans. But We got it this season, so it feels good.
That's the most important thing, and obviously we have to ask the question. You were in Tier 1 yesterday, so how did you find the difference between
That was
tonight's
the
race
least
and
enjoyable
last
40
night's
minutes
race?
of my life.
Well, you're going to have to put up with it more next season. You're
Well,
looking forward to the challenge?
No, not at all.
Well, you are coming
Sure.
up. You are coming up. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, many congratulations again, mate, and many congratulations to everybody for a fantastic
Just give a quick shout
season.
out. That's cool.
Go on.
Shout out to Dilzer, engineered me every race. And shout out Andrew. I know he's in the chat with his yups. If you ever see a yup in the chat, it's Andrew. So
Yep.
Cheers, boys.
Absolutely, well done to you lads, and well done to Section. Do you have anything else to add, Niall?
Just congratulations to Section on a wonderful season. Well deserved win.
Absolutely, top 6 in
Cheers.
top 6 in the 10 races. Consistency does matter, really, doesn't it? And that is that. We have another up in the chat. There we are. Just as we're saying it. So that is that anyway. Tier 2 champion is Section 116. And we go to Australia next week, where Will Michelangelo be champion for Tier 4. Joe Mack can wrap up the championship in Tier 2. And can Eloy Sully next week finally get his hands on a championship in Tier 1? Well, there's only one way to find out. Come and join us next week in Australia. It'll start off on Sunday at 9 PM, where we have the Tier 3 race. So can Joe and Maglox in that championship, this battle. So we'll see you all again next week, guys, down under in Australia. Bye bye for now.